want to thank everybody as well. Congratulate all 20 teams making the conference tournament. I want to thank the conference for putting on this banquet tonight. There's a lot of work that goes on behind the scenes to put this banquet on, and Miss Dusty does a fabulous job every year of preparing the food and getting the tables ready and that type of stuff, so I want to thank them as well. The guy I'm introducing tonight is Trace Hill. Academically, he's a 3.95 student, summa cum laude, two-time Scholar Athlete of the Year, bachelor's degree in social science with a minor in history. He's been a two-time all-league player, two-time champion of character award. He's phenomenal. If everybody ever had a chance to coach a young man like him, it'd make your job a whole lot easier. He had his COVID year and came back this year. So this is his fifth year here. And he has been nothing but a model citizen since he's been here. And just so you know, on the basketball floor, and we're not done yet, but on the basketball floor, in the 5 years he's been here, we've won 123 games, the games that he's played in. That's amazing, and that probably will never happen again at this school. He just stands for all the right things. He's a church leader at Landmark Church here in town. He plays the guitar there regularly on Sundays. You couldn't ask for a better human being. He's a great team leader. The guys on the team really respect him. I want to tell one thing, one little story that happened. We had a kid on our team last year that came from another program, and he had been here. He was here 1 year, and he got here during the summertime, worked at camps, and I didn't think it was going very good. I was talking to him, kind of communicating with him, kind of told him my expectations of what we expect. I'm big on trust. My guys know that I got to be able to develop trust with my players. They got to know that I care about them. I think if they can trust me and know that I care about them, then I can coach them however I want to coach them. And he was here in the summertime, and we had multiple conversations and talked a little bit. And I told Trace, and they came from different backgrounds, completely different backgrounds. I told Trace, I said, Trace, you're going to have to take him under your wing because he only had 1 year. And time was not on his side. He was really going to be here 9 months. And Trace pretty much taught him how to trust and how another male figure could care about his well-being on and off the floor. And it just sped up his learning. He was able to hear. He was able to listen. And that's just so important for young people out here, all of you. Your ability to listen is so important. And apply the things that you're trying to do every day in life and trying to become the best version of yourself. And Trace took him under his wing because he had been with me for 4 years, for better or worse, and knew what I was about, knew he understood me. And he helped that young man, unbelievable. And he ended up being an all-league player last year, and now he's over in Turkey making good money. I talked to him last week, and I told him he needed to send part of his check to Trace. Because Trace was phenomenal in his background, and he helped him a lot. He helps a lot of people. And on top of that, winning a lot of basketball games. I cannot speak enough about his parents are here tonight as well, and he is a top-notch individual, and Trace Hill.
Hello, everyone. I'm extremely nervous, and I tend to get a little emotional talking about my family and stuff. And Coach is making it really hard. But anyways, first off, I would like to thank my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, because without him, none of this would be possible. I I would like to thank the SSAC, Mr. Mike Gall, for giving me the opportunity to stand up here and speak. As Coach Sanderson was saying, I'm currently a fifth-year graduate student at Faulkner, and I'm in the process of obtaining my master's degree in education. I graduated in the spring of 2022 with a bachelor's degree in social science and a minor in history, and my plan after graduation is to be a high school teacher and a coach. So growing up, I grew up in a small town called Faulkner, Alabama. Faulkner was a 1A school, so it was extremely small, and so with it being such a small school, everyone was encouraged to play just about every sport there was. So as I was growing up, I played basketball, baseball, and football. I played all three till I was about 13 years old, and then after that, I just decided to play basketball and baseball. After moving to Hartsville in the 8th grade, my love for basketball grew even more, and at that moment, after my freshman year, I decided to only focus on basketball. From that point on, my only goal was to play college basketball. My senior year is when Faulkner started to recruit me. However, there were not any serious conversations about any offers or anything on the table. Not too long after, my senior season ended, and at that point I thought my basketball career was over. I remember telling God that whatever happens, it was all part of His plan, and if I was meant to go play basketball somewhere, then He would allow it to happen. I was in the middle of baseball season when my head coach in high school, Farron Key, called me into his classroom and asked me if I could go down to Faulkner on a visit. I had not touched the basketball in a couple weeks, so of course I was pretty nervous, but I was also excited and eager to just get on campus and see what the school was like. As soon as I stepped on campus, I immediately felt like I was at home. Coach Sanderson and Coach Drew Wilson were both great men of God, and I just felt at peace when I came on my visit. After playing pickup and meeting all the guys that were there, I went home with my dad, and he asked me if I could see myself making the drive by myself to come to school here. Without hesitation, I said yes, but deep down, I'm a extreme homebody. So at that moment, there was still a little bit of doubt inside my mind. But the next day, Coach Drew called, offered me a scholarship, and a little over a month later, I committed. At that point, I had no idea how much of an impact Faulkner would have on my life. I've been blessed with the greatest teammates and brothers that I could have ever asked for, and I love every single one of y'all. I've been blessed with friends that will be in my life forever. And a plus this year, Faulkner brought me the girl of my dreams. I've built relationships over the last 5 years that will last a lifetime, and for that, I'm forever grateful. Coach Sanderson, I would like to personally thank you for pushing me to be the best version of myself that I could possibly be. And I want to thank you for giving me the opportunity to fulfill my dream of playing college basketball. When I first got to Faulkner, I struggled a lot with my confidence on the floor my freshman and sophomore year, and I give all the credit to Coach Sanderson for never letting me give up. He would always be there to remind me to play with confidence and to trust in myself. He's been a father figure in my life for the past 5 years now, and I cannot thank him enough for the positive impact he has had on my life. Although we've won a lot of games and championships together, the relationship that has been built over these last 5 years is the most important thing to me. So thank you, and I love you, Coach. I would also like to thank Coach Jake for being there for me during the times that are difficult. He's always there to lend a helping hand. Who he is and what he stands for is something that pushes me to become a better person. And I can't thank him enough for being a godly role model in my life. And this is going to be the hardest part. Mom and Dad, I couldn't have asked for a better mom and dad. You both shown me how to treat other people, how to live a Christian lifestyle, and how to lead a family one day. Thank y'all for raising me up in church and instilling a Christian mindset inside of me. And thank y'all for all the love and support you've shown me throughout my entire sports career. I could never repay y'all for everything y'all have sacrificed for me to be able to play the sport I love. And I hope I made y'all proud. I love the both of you more than y'all will ever know. As I close this chapter of my life that began 19 years ago, I can't help but reminisce on the incredible journey that basketball has taken me through. All of the hours in the gym, the pains I've been through, the losses I've learned from, and the wins I have celebrated were more than worth it. I hope everyone here enjoys their week, and I pray that the Lord protects each team as y'all play and as y'all travel back to your campuses. Thank you, and God bless.